Hi folks, welcome to a bit of an unboxing video. Made a little bit of an order from Track, and I bought the sort of like birthday beer bundle, which when it was released I was like, oh I might get that, but then I saw the price and I was like, I can't really commit, especially with Christmas expenses. But I had a fairly generous betting win recently, which has made me a little bit more flush for this time of the year. So I thought, do you know what? If it's still available, I'll put the money down and get it. So it's basically a selection of barrel-aged Imperial Stouts that they released for their birthday. I think, if I remember correctly, because I didn't actually re-look at the contents when I placed the order, but I think there's like a 6-pack of Sonoma in there, or 4-pack of Sonoma, as well as some glassware. So yeah, so I thought, fuck it, we'll do it, and I have. So first things first, get a nice sticker, and then there's also a nice little art card. So barrel aging is all about time. We put our favourite Imperial Stouts into freshly emptied barrels with a focus on bourbon because we love the flavours and character that those barrels bring. These 3 releases really highlight the beautiful spicy, vanilla, cinnamon and honey flavours taken from the barrels, each in distinct ways. The beers have taken on these flavours over the course of at least 12 months, and it's safe to say they're tasting delicious. We hope you enjoy these beers as much as we enjoyed making them. Will Harris, Barrel Manager. Cool little art card there. So yeah, I was initially intended on going to the tap room on launch, but that didn't happen because it got me days wrong. So yeah, I was like, I'll just buy 1 bottle online, see what they've got as singles. But of course, I think it's pretty much just in this bundle, unless you go to the tap room, I'd imagine. But yeah, so very, very excited about this. We'll open the glass first, which is in beautiful gold paper. I might keep that for wrapping. So there we have the glass. I have way too many glasses of this shape. Bring back Teku's. Come on, let's bring back Teku's. But yeah, really nice gold detailing there, and it's a nice sturdy feeling glass. So, is there any other little bits and bobs in this? We'll just have a quick look. I don't think so. So, we'll get the cans out first. So, first of all, there's All That Awaits, which is a gold top double IPA, Citra, Enigma and Cashmere, 8.5%. They swapped that beer out, I can't remember, but I'm not going to complain. Nice double IPA from Track. I've not had one of those for a while. Then we've got Sonoma Classic, although, you know, it's got competitors as best UK. So it's actually a mixed 4-pack. Nice. Truly Likely So, which is Pale Ale and Citra and Zappa Pale Ale. Not heard of Zappa before, aside from the talented musician, whose music I don't really get on with, to be honest. And then we've got a can of Beyond the Frame, which is an IPA, 6%, Citra, Simcoe and Waimea, or Waimea, which I'm imagining could be a New Zealand strain. Right. So they come in bottles. So we'll put those there, but then we'll go through each one. Beautifully presented, by the way. Bubble wrap. Anything else in the box? Don't think so. I can use this to take all my actions into the bin. So, 3 barrel-aged Imperial Stouts. Beautiful, beautiful artwork there. Very nice indeed. So this is the Language Barrier Barrel-Aged Woodford Reserve Bourbon Imperial Coconut Stout. Now, the original stout was absolutely banging, so I'm interested to see how it fares in a bourbon barrel. 12.5% ABV. This luscious Imperial Stout has spent over 18 months maturing. Is that 18? Yeah, 18 months harbouring the flavours of freshly emptied Woodford Reserve barrels. Fresh additions of espresso coffee and flaked coconut before bottling complement the warming, unctuous notes of bourbon, caramel, and gooey chocolate brownie. That sounds absolutely wonderful. But again, beautifully presented. Even in this lighting, the labels popping. Then we've got Track and Collective Arts. If I had a soul, it would be dead. That pretty much describes me at the moment. Barrel-aged Jim Beam Bourbon. Peanut, chocolate and banana Imperial Stout. Ooh. Having spent nearly 2 years in Jim Beam barrels, this is an incredibly decadent and rich Imperial Stout which builds on complex layers of oak and bourbon with sticky peanut butter coated in melting dark chocolate fondant. Jesus. The silky sweetness of banoffee pie balances beautifully against boozy warmth and the comforting bitterness of cocoa or cacao. 15% ABV, 375ml bottle. Again, beautiful, beautiful artwork on those. I'll definitely be cleaning those bottles out and keeping them as they are when they've finished. And then we've got Track, collaboration with Kings and Daughters, Giant Haystacks, BA Heaven Hill Bourbon, a coffee and Imperial granola Imperial Stout. I'm loving the fact that all of these have additions of coffee. Very happy indeed. So this is 12.5%. Inspired by a wholesome start to the day, but given a kick. We've taken our coffee and blueberry Imperial Stout and aged it in freshly emptied Heaven Hill barrels, and up front, heady whiskey character gives way to a slightly tart and fruity note, which sets the tone for the coffee kick and unctuous layers of viscous dark chocolate sweetness. Awesome stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit more than I'd usually pay for beer, but do you know what? I thought, good for Christmas. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep one for rewind. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep one for a bottle share, but I don't think that's going to happen. I am going to be doing, mind you, I'm cutting it very fine because I've not got enough beers to do it as of yet. I was planning on doing a 12 dark beers of Christmas series for obviously the last 12 days of Christmas. Not all like big, bold beers, but I've got a few beers, a few stouts from Verdant, which I got just waiting for Adam Mares Beers to drop those off. I've got a few beers in there, all of varying styles, different strengths. It's just, you know, the perfect time to do a series on dark beer. I don't really want to just open all three of these beers in quick succession. I could easily do it, don't get me wrong, but I want to try and keep hold of these. But yeah, very excited to try those. And I've got some nice pale goodness, which I've been severely lacking on, just Track in general. Nice glassware again. So yeah, I think, considering that it's off earnings exploiting the misery of people with gambling addictions, I don't think I've done too bad there, D-lads. And yeah, just need to get a few more bits and bobs to drink over Christmas. But these shall certainly help, even though last year I did that and I hardly touched any of like the dark strong stuff. I don't know why, but yeah. So if you've tried any of the birthday beers, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. I know they released a new Imperial Stout for this as well, which you could get another bundle as well, but I can't remember what was in that. But I wanted to focus on these barrel aged because I don't think I've had anything, any barrel aged stouts from Track. I've had like a barrel aged goes from them, and like a wild ale, which I've not drank yet. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how they do it, because they're stouts without being aged, just absolutely incredible. Just one of the best breweries in the UK right now, and yeah, I am very, very excited. As always, really quick service. I ordered it pretty late on in the evening, after I'd won my money, and then a couple of days later it's arrived, all safe and sound. So I'm very, very happy indeed. I just realised there's my address showing there. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, cheers for watching, and hope you all take care, stay safe, and if I don't see you until after then, have a wonderful festive period. I've just dropped a Bluetooth speaker on my foot, and I had to really stop myself from swearing or punching something. Cheers, folks. You take care.